start out with some coffee. I don't really have a set routine for my morning coffees or whatnot. Just kind of depending on what I'm feeling like, and that may come down. What I really like to do is to start out with the apple cider vinegar. I pour that in a bottle of water, and that helps me get going. It's kind of refreshing and cleansing, and it helps to level out your pH, and it suppresses appetite. But if I'm fasting and I don't want to start, jump right into coffee or something, I'll start with this, definitely. But I'm not doing the intermittent fasting right now. I will go ahead and make myself a bottle of this, but I felt like having some coffee this morning too. I've been doing the stock cold brew because I really love cold coffee. This morning I just felt like having some hot, warm coffee, even though we are in Nevada and it's warm, so go figure that one. But we usually make our own little coffee bomb type thing with we have ghee. We use ghee, which is the butter, and I'll probably talk a lot about that later, some in depth. For anybody who doesn't know what ghee is, it's just a super, I don't know, it's a super good butter. In fact, let me just get it. So it's clarified butter. I think that might be backwards, but it's just really, really good. It's gluten-free, lactose and casein-free. It's paleo-friendly, sodium-free, and it has 0 carbs, 0 sugars, 0 protein, but 14 grams of fat. So you could have this in your coffee if you're fasting because there's no protein. I believe that's the way it is. I think there's some argument on that. But that's usually what we do, is some ghee, some heavy whipping cream, and a little bit of stevia. Or sometimes I'll use coconut oil, or we have the MCT oil that we buy online, and I'll talk about that later. I don't want to go into too much, but this morning I wanted to be simple, and we got these. I hadn't tried them yet. For on the truck, it works pretty good. They're just the little pods, and it makes a quick cup. It's really nice because it already has everything in it that I just talked about, that we've been making up ourselves. It has grass-fed butter, medium chain, triglycerides, and Himalayan salt, which that's one thing I need to get, is the pink Himalayan salt, because everybody talks about using that. It has 100 calories, 9 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, less than 1 gram of sugar, so that could be up to 1 gram, and less than 1 gram of protein. It has 3 carbs, and that's probably about what my regular coffee comes out to after I put all the stuff in it. Anyways, I'm gonna try that out. And then that's how I'm gonna start my day out today. I'm gonna log what I ate, and I will post at the end of this video. I'll go over what I went, I'll go over that. And then I'm going to measure myself today, and I will post those as well. And I might weigh in. I'm not going to weigh myself every day because weight fluctuates so much, especially for a woman. And but I do like to check in on it like at least once a week, make sure it's having the same downward progress. But anyways, there's that. Good morning. So I included that one about Cabela's because we were going to go in there and eat, and I wanted to show the good menu that they had that was very keto friendly, and that really good barbecue stuff. We ate down in Texas, but we didn't have time to eat, so that's there. And then I did post also my my macros for the day, which I don't think I put everything on there, which is kind of hard to do while you're driving. So I try to do it either beforehand or remember afterwards, but sometimes I don't get it all in there. So it is going to be a little bit low. And then also remember that I moved it up to 150 grams, and I know I'm way below that, but I'm just trying to follow the program how it's supposed to be and get myself up to that. But normally I'm right now between 30 and 50 carbs a day, and that's been working. But I'll try to post a little bit better next time. So we made it to California, did our dropped the trailer at the yard, picked up another one, and took it over to be delivered. So we'll probably do that and then sit over night and wait for a delivery in the morning. So I made a salad for my dinner, and I wanted to show you what I am having tonight. It is just romaine lettuce with some feta cheese and avocado and the vinegar and oil vinaigrette. So lots of good fats in there and some veggies. I had a butter burger for lunch that I cooked on my George Foreman grill, or actually Shannon's George Foreman grill, and with some green beans. And then for snack I had, while I was driving, I had some jerky, some sharp cheddar cheese, and some olives, and then some sunflower seeds. So all in all, that's all I've had today. But so how do I feel? I don't feel hungry at all, because I think it's all the fats that I'm taking in, so that hunger is not really there. There was a couple times I did feel a little shaky, like when you don't get enough sugar. But I should be over my sugar addiction by now. So I think that might just be going too long in between meals. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see how that goes. But anywho, that's it for tonight. One more thing, I want to do my keto reading on here so you guys can see how that works. Just turn it on and wait for it to do its countdown, and then you blow in it like a breathalyzer. But it's for keto readings, and it tells you what your keto level is, or what you're burning, ketones. So I'm at 0. So something I did today knocked me out of keto. So I'll have to analyze whatever that was, get me back on track. Door 18. So this is our evening. We got to the yard, got to California, got to the yard about 8 o'clock, 8:30. Dropped that trailer, picked up another trailer, brought it over to its drop-off. Appointment was at 10:30. Checked in, and now it's 12:30. We're backing into the door. We'll probably sit in the door for another 2 hours at least, I figure, before we get out of here. So that's usually how our nights go. We've sat out parked on the street, on the street literally for the last 2 hours, waiting to be called in. And so again, hurry up and wait. Just sit here and wait. Hurried up to get down here to this yard so we could bring a delivery 20 yards. I know I'm going back and forth. I'm just trying to show y'all what it looks like, in the yard. We're backed into the door, slid the tandems back, hook up. So we slide the tandems all the way back again. So like I was saying, how the forklift goes in and out. Back up to the door. You can kind of sit in the rearview mirror there. Chalk the wheels. Get back in the truck. Sit and wait. And wait.